Okay, let us start our session this morning. Is moment of silence, remembrance our God. First Al-Fatiha. Yeah. So let us do it again. Do it more and more question on ourselves. How to do the more circle. Okay, how to do the more circle analysis. What the meaning of the point on the every circle there and how to get that value. And do it very quick, very fast. How to decide that value. Okay, the point, the most important thing is what? Direction is always angle from X. And then that direction must have name. A, B, 1, 2, X, Y, X dot, Y dot. There must be name. A and B must be 90 degrees. X dot, Y dot must be 90 degrees. X and Y must be 90 degrees. So every element must have partner, X and Y. It's not just X. 1 and 2. X dot, Y dot. Are you with me, guys?
Yes, doctor.
Okay. Let's do very quick here. This is minus 300. No other things, X. Let's say the first question, find the principal stress. And the second question is maximum shear stress. The third question is, what is the stress or draw the element is, let's say, minus 120 degrees from X. Principal stress, maximum shear, and minus 120 degrees from X. Very quick. So how to draw that one? Very quick. Axis there. Sigma and tau. You read that. 0, 0. Your X is 0, Y is 0. Your Y value is the normal is minus 300. The shear is 0. That's how you read that. You mark that value there. Where is 0, 0? Yeah, that's your X position. Where's your Y value there? 100, 200, 300. So that is your Y value there. That's how quick you should decide. Minus 100, minus 200, minus 300. That's your Y value there. The third work is draw a line. The distance is 300. So the middle must be somewhere there, center there. You decide the value of the center. The length of that radius is 150. Your radius. Your center value there is parenthesis, the center is minus 150 and 0. That's your center value. The shear is 0. Very quick there. And then there's the circle of radius 150. And then decision making is here. What is the highest sigma? The highest must be there, cannot be here. Here is less than that one. So what is your sigma there? That must be your sigma 1. That is your direction 1. That is your also X direction. I don't have to rotate on X direction. It's your sigma 1. So that is your X direction. I don't have to rotate. I mean your one direction is also there. Partner of 1 must be 2. So that must be 1 and 2 is in XY direction. So what is your sigma 1? Your sigma 1 is 0. What is your sigma 2 there? My sigma 2 is minus 300. So this is minus 300, this is 0 there. So the same element with the original one. But now you write sigma 1 and sigma 2. So your sigma 2 is equal to minus 300. And your sigma 1 is 0. So I know that the highest is 1 and 2. 1 must be higher than 2. Are you with me? So yes, this is the principle. Where is the tau maximum? Tau maximum must be somewhere here, up here, right? And also here, this is also tau max. What is the value of the tau max there? Same with radius. This must be value here is 150. So that is tau max here is equal to positive 150. This is also tau max, but value minus 150. Why is positive? Why is negative? Because it is partner. One must be positive, one must be negative. How do I draw that one? How do I start from X until, you must name the point. Point A there, point B, name it. I want to draw the element, must have direction. Direction must have name. So how do I draw that one? You must start with X. X there. I go from X here, your X, your 1, whatever here, X go to A, counterclockwise. This is 90 degrees. In Mohr circle, double from the original one. So when 90 degrees in Mohr circle, the original one must be 45 degrees. Counterclockwise. So how do I draw that? Point A. Here is point. Here is direction. There's your direction of A there. This must be plus 45 degrees from X. Plus 45 degrees from X. Counterclockwise. Very clear there. This is 90 degrees, this is 45 degrees. Partner of A, 90 degrees from A must be B. So 90 degrees from A, this is 180 degrees. This must be B. 180 degrees divided by 2, 90 degrees. This is the original. This is the Mohr circle. And then the element like that. I want to read the normal, I want to read the shear. In direction of A here, read here. What's the normal? The normal is there. Read. What is that? The center. That value. The normal is minus 150. Are you with me, everybody?
Yes.
What is the shear value there? Read that. Positive 150. So positive 150 like that. And then go to B direction. B direction there. What's the normal there? What's the normal there? And shear there. Read. Read the value there. What's the value there? Center. Negative 150. So negative 150. What's the shear value there? Negative. So negative should be like that. Positive and negative. So it's partner. The shear must have one positive, one negative. Partner A and B, X and Y. Are you with me, guys?
Yes, doctor.
And then the shear there, and the shear there, normal there, normal there. So 150 there, 150 there, 150 there. And this is the maximum shear element. But the maximum one is what? Maximum one is not that 150. This one. This 150 the maximum one. During the maximum shear, the normal stress is the same. They call it sigma average, the same value. In this case, negative 150 and negative 150, the same value. Because they go to the same value there. That's the characteristic during the maximum shear. And then the third question, I want to go 120 degrees, negative 120 degrees. Where the position there? I have to be very smart there. If not, a waste of time. The purpose of doing Mohr circle is not wasting time. You're wasting time, you're not doing the Mohr circle. This is sigma there, tau there. You know the radius 150. This is 150. This is 300 there. So this is your X. This is your Y. I want to go 120 degrees, negative 120 degrees. Negative mean what? Clockwise. Real life. Go to the real life first. What is real life? This one. This is your X there. This is 90. That one. Your X, this is 120 degrees. This is theta is equal to minus 120 degrees. This is the meaning. So that is your new direction X dot. I want to draw that X direction. There must be partner. There must be Y dot there. I want to find that element in that direction. That's the original thing. I don't know the value yet. But I have to draw this from the beginning there. I want to find the value there. Are you with me?
Yes.
And then how do I find here? Go to Mohr circle. 120 degrees clockwise. I have to go clockwise, but not 120 degrees. I must go 240 degrees because Mohr circle is double. 240. And it's 180 degrees only. Go to here, 180 degrees. So I have to find another 60 degrees. 60 degree there. There. 60 degree there. So this is what? From here to here? 240 degrees. Negative 240 degrees. So this is your point of X dot. Are you with me, guys?
Yes.
And then, what do? I have to find when X dot is there, your Y dot must be here. Your Y dot must be there. Read the value. Read the value. Read the value. Read the value. That's all. How do I read the value? I must know the triangle value. It's nothing else. I must know the triangle value. What is the triangle value then? That one. That's 60. That one. This is 60 degrees. That length is your radius. Your radius, that one, radius. That is 150. And I have to know the height here. What is the height here? Height. And the base there. The base here. Got B. So what is my H there? 150 sine 60. What is the value there?
129.9.
130.
2.
Yeah? And then what's your base?
75.
150 cos 60. What's the value?
75.
75. That's value. Value is not vector. Are you with me?
Yes.
So now, that's your value from your triangle, just a distant value. So now I want to find that. I want to write here, I have to know positive, negative there. So how do I know that position there? How do I know from here? The reading must be from here. So I know that is minus 150. That is minus 75. So how decide that value there? So sigma x dot, this is decision making. Decision making is not from formula. You decide that. I start from 0, I go to the left. So must be, the C value is go from 0 is minus 150. Minus 150. And then I go to that distance again. Minus 75. And this is how you decide. Okay, read from that distance. This vector have positive, negative there. What is the value there? 225 negative. So when I go to here, sigma x dot here is 225 x dot, that direction, not that more circles, just point. Here is the real one. That x dot 120 degrees minus here, that direction here is the value that I want to find. The value is minus 225. Compression, that is 225 compression. That is how you draw that value that you calculate from here. This must be shown, this must be shown, this must be shown. And then this must be shown. Only then you can write then 235 there. Why you have to show this? To make you confident. What is this? Are you with me?
Yes.
You can double check not where you got wrong. You can double check. That's the purpose you do the flow chart of doing works. It's not for nothing, not for test, not for exam. For you to double check your work. And then where is y dot here? Sorry, the shear value. Shear value is that value. That value is that height. I already calculated the height. That value is positive. So 130 positive. So how do I draw 130 positive? Clockwise. This is 130 positive. And then I go to the y dot here. How do I get that value there? How do I read that value? So must be that value minus that value. I got that value, but the value must be negative. Because this is from 0 to the left there. So how do I add up vector? You ask yourself. I start from 0 here. I start from 0. What is sigma y dot? Y dot start from 0. Go to the left. So must be minus C. This minus C there. Sorry, minus center. Center is your radius. Are you with me?
Yes.
Your center is minus that distance. So minus radius or center. You go to the left from 0 here, go to that 150. And then you go to the right that much. You go to the right plus 75. That's how you decide from your head. It's not memorizing formula. From here, I want to know the distance. I go to the left that one and go to the right that one. I got a final position there. That's the distance there. The distance must be vector also. Negative, positive.
Negative.
This is decision making. Writing this is decision making, not memorizing formula. This is considered with art because the distance from here. If that next time your move circle is not at here, the move circle like that, the center is that, I cannot say art. I cannot say art there. That distance. And then go to that one, go to the right. That distance is what? Decision making. It's not memorizing formula. Are you with me, guys?
Yes, doctor.
From the ground, you make a decision. So that is minus 150. Go to that 75. So the 75 negative. Your sigma is still negative, but 75. And the shear value is here is negative. So negative is that. There we. There we. So this is 75. This is 75. Negative. Negative. This is how you draw the element in the maximum shear position. Tau max position. Are you with me?
Yes, doctor.
Sorry, this is not tau max position. What's that? This is not tau max position. What's that just now? Minus 120 degrees from X. That's the element and the value. So you can rotate anywhere, any point. And then you make a decision. Making decision is what everything. This is what you don't learn in high school. You just follow instruction. You don't have decision making in yourself. In university, you must decide decision making. You conclude. When you read something, you must conclude. When you don't know how to conclude when you read something, your brain is not working. Reading only and memorizing only, and you don't know how to conclude from what you read, you're not asking yourself, what's that? What do I read? What do I read? What's the meaning of that? You are not doing that one. When you are not doing that one, that shows that you are not intelligent. You are not using your akal. You are using SOP given to you, instruction given to you. That is for high school student. That is for clerk. Pakai tingkatan 5 punya, form 5 punya result, jadi clerk. That's for nurse. Also from form 5 and go to training. That's for soldiers, policemen, bomber. It's not the officer. It's not the officer. It's not the general. All the general, all the officer are from graduate are from university. University are not followers. You are giving orders. How do you give orders? From your akal. Are you with me, guys?
Yes.
Where do you want to develop your akal? Now, in university. Not just like in high school anymore. Waiting for my instruction and then you do. Waiting for my instruction and then you do. That is not university student. Okay, now. Do another one. Okay. What if I have this one? Develop your head. There is only tao shield there. There's only talk there. Talk. So I want to draw an X direction there. I want to have a 20 degrees there. I want to draw an element 20 degrees there. What is the value? You have to develop question like this. Not waiting for my question. So torque is what? 100 Newton meter. This block here, diameter, let's say 50 mm. And then let's say make it bigger here. 1,500 Newton meter. 50 mm. The diameter. So, how do I decide that one? Dah pening lah. Jadi kita dah belajar dah. From element there. You draw an element there. When the shear is top there, the shear must be going that way. So the element must be going that way there. A there. A there. Going that way. What's the value there? Tau is equal to TR over J. You've learned this. But you don't know how to apply. Only when being asked by your lecturer. 100, 1,500, your radius is half of that, 25, 10 to the power of minus 3, and your J is pi d to the power 4 over 60, 32, pi d 0.050, pi d to the power of 4 over 32. So there's your J. So what is the value of tau there? Please. That tau means what? For this case. That your question you must ask. That tau in this case is what? That tau is tau x, y. Because this must be that must be that must be that must be that. The name of that x and y, that one, the partner of that is called tau x, y. Because in the direction x, y. Decision making is everything. Just finish that one, you don't know, that is that one. Because this is not being used when you do the work. You're not talking to yourself. You're not asking yourself, why is it? Why is it? Why is that? Why is it? This is the character of university student that I show you. So what's the value here? Somebody else calculate this.
$7,639.
I don't hear you.
7,639.
Newton meter.
0.43.
10 to the power of?
0.4.
10 to the power of?
Normal.
No, just that one.
Normal. Newton meter.
So what do we have here? What do I write there? So that value is what? 7.6 kilopascal. Is that correct?
Yes.
So the question is, find 20 degrees from that. How do I do? 20 degrees from that. So that is your x. Go 20 degrees there. There is your x dot. There is your x. There is 20 degrees there. I want to draw an element 20 degrees there. What is the value there? X dot, there must be a partner there, y dot. This is the question. What is normal, what is here? What is normal, what is here? So by Mohr circle, I have to draw it. Sigma there and tau there. So read it, 0 and shear. Shear negative. 0 and shear negative. That's your tau xy here. Yeah, there's your x. Direction x there. Y direction is 0 and positive 7.6. That's the y there. This is 7.6, positive, negative. Draw a line, center there. And then there's a circle there. Radius of circle. What is the radius? Your radius is 7.6 kilopascal. Radius, anywhere. So where is your x here? Where is your y here? Where is your x dot here? X dot is 20 degrees. So here must be 40 degrees. Go 40 degrees there. That is 40 degrees. So this is my x dot. So this is 40 degrees. Counterclockwise. From x to x dot. X until x dot. X until x dot. That's how you explain to yourself when you are doing the work. Are you with me? I'm showing you the real method of learning. You are talking, explaining to yourself. How do I get this value? That value and that value. X there must be y dot there. So I want to read that value. What do? I have to know that triangle. I have to know that B here, H here. That triangle there. I have to know the B and H there. Only then I can read the value there. So I know this radius. Your radius is 7.6 kilopascal. And the angle here is 40. This must be 50. You decide. The triangle there. So what is my B there? My B is 7.6 cos 50 degrees. So what is the value there? And your H there is 7.6. Remember that you are using kilopascal now. Okay? So what? Sine 50 degrees there. So what is the value there, please? B and H.
4.9.
And this one?
5.8.
5.8. Okay? Those are just value. Now decision making. How do I get this value? 0 here, go to the right. Oh, that value is the normal B. The B, because it start from 0 there. So your B must, same with that, 4.9. Positive. Your X value is normal, is positive. Your X dot value is positive. This is negative here. Your X value is positive, 4.9. So your X value is positive, 4.9. That's how you decide. What is the shear value there? Read. Positive or negative? The shear.
Negative.
Negative. What's the value?
5.8.
5.8. Negative 5.8. How do I draw negative 5.8 here?
Counterclockwise.
Something like that. And then go to the y dot there. Same thing. B here must be B there. So your B here is negative B now. The value is negative B. So must be negative 4.9. What is the shear value there? Read. Oh, positive. Positive. H. 5.8. Where? Positive. There we. It's 5.8. Are you with me, guys?
Yes.
Do it very confident. You want to go anywhere. You want to find the value anywhere. Decision making. But all the work from here, you must catch a little bit there and then do the working here. Don't do those small angle there. How you want to do? Do the big diagram here and then do the proof of that calculation here. And then you decide. What is your sigma x dot? What is your sigma y dot? Must be equation there. How you get that 4.9? That one. Are you with me, guys?
Yes.
So today, I want you to be brave to create your own question. Can you please?
Yes.
You must ask yourself to do that one. So I think we stop for today. I give you 2 exercises and then you must create your own exercise, another 2. Can you please?
Yes. Can.
Okay. Today I give you 4 homework, but very quick. This more circle is very quick. You can finish that 4 questions in less than half an hour. Maybe 50 minutes. But you must learn how to do what is that? Why is that? You're talking to yourself. You must ask yourself, why is that? Why is that? Why is that? Why do I do that? Why do I clockwise? Even though you do the correct way, you explain your mouth, your ear is listening your explanation. When your pen, you do the right thing, you must be talking, explaining what you are doing, and you confirm it with your what you are talking. And this is what the real university student do. Are you with me, guys?
Yes.
I teach you how to learn, how to develop your thinking skill. That must be reason of what you are doing. And you must know your reason. Not for what lecturer asks, not what instruction asks. No, you must confirm yourself. You must satisfy yourself. You must want to dig. You must want to ask. Why is that explanation for this? Why is that? Why not negative? Why not positive? Why is that one? And that is talking, is learning. Okay, thank you guys. I gave you some exercise for today. Okay, Assalamualaikum.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you, Doctor.